How about a little late-night adventure? I promise you'll love it.
Mora. Bienvenido al árbol de Bird. Mora. Dice. Buenas noches, Black.
Buenas noches, Mora.
Mora. Dice. Black, ¿viste que Hoyoverse va a hacer otro nuevo juego de mundo abierto?
No, es como una especie de MOBA. Bueno, yo sabía que era una especie de MOBA. Pero sí, se oí el rumor. Bueno, más que rumor, se oí lo que sí iban a hacer.
I'll do your melody. All right, I'll take the money. Time for some tail care. We've got new stock in today. Come take a look.
Mm. El viernes hay programa de ZZZ. Cuidado. Ah, sí, ya, pues ya llegué al nivel 60 prácticamente. Bueno, tenemos un ratito el ZZ. No olvide que el Genshin se activa con la madre esta.
I haven't been out in a while.
There's no busted.
Absorption test. Stand clear.
Be silent. Run. Fear the dark. Observe.
Take it easy. Quiet now. Things are about to get dicey.
Absorption test. Enhanced animal module.
Defensive mode engaged.
Add astra. Add astra. Thank you for coming.
People ought not be so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows, chattering away endlessly about their past affairs. Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire. People ought not be so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows, chattering away endlessly about their past affairs. He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcry on a misty night. The march of the wild hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness.
Sejuo. Bienvenido al árbol de Bird.
Hola, Sejuo, ¿cómo te va?
Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
Ultimatum protocol.
Animal hypostasis.
Close your eyes. Observe.
Stand clear.
Insulation chamber deployed.
Here comes the catch.
The long sleep beckons. Close your eyes.
Absorption test.
Busted.
To dust.
Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal module 75.
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
Be silent. Observe.
We haven't been back to the Well, since we've got some time. Want to go to the house of Dana? Ha! So you're too late. The Paimon you're looking at Paimon Plus. A new and improved treasure trove. Paimon Plus would like to find some new books to peruse. A gracious traveler like yourself wouldn't leave her companionless on her quest. Come on! Oh, hey! It's Kale and... Wonder what's going on. You know what they say? Learn, which means there's always another chance to read a book. But you never know when the next chance to reunite with an old friend will come along. Traveler? Paimon? You're...
Oh, hello, you two.
Yep. We saw some familiar faces.
Ho ho! Excuse you. Associating, and if you're going to remember me that way, you should at least mention my tomato growing skills.
So he's mad about the Zaha D part, and not the... Well, Paimon's glad to see you in such good spirits, Cyrus.
Ah, well, it's quite all right. I'm not the type to take offense at that kind of thing.
You definitely... Anyway, where were you in
Ah, that. I was leaving the sage's office when I spotted Cole in conversation with him. I thought something bad might have happened. So I hurried over, but as it turns out, our Cole is moving up in the world. The academia even...
Wow! That's incorrect! Oh, it's...
Look at that, so...
Not at all. Not at all. No, wait! I didn't mean that to... Oh, well, I wouldn't even... Now that the new semester has started, a lot of students and scholars are doing field work for their research. But it can be dangerous for those who don't have a lot of experience in the wild. So, the academia is planning to establish an agency that provides guidance on outdoor survival and rescue for people... Oh! So, you're here to explain rainforest survival as a representative of the forest? Yeah. Of course, when it comes to tips on deciphering mechanisms or defeating monsters, that's for people who are far more senior than me to handle. And speaking of which, since we're short on manpower, the person in charge at the academia said we're still accepting newcomers. If you're interested, you're welcome.
Ah, seizing the moment. Well done, Cole. Recruiting someone as capable... Oh, and just between the four of us, the
Well, since Kali's thrown her hat in the ring, We should help out too! What is... great! We're all supposed to meet up in Aru Village later, so I guess we'll regroup there. I was kinda worried, since Master Tainari isn't around to help this time, but... Now, yeah! Even if you don't trust the Academia's eye for talent, you can trust ours for sure.
And mine, of course.
Well, oh, speaking of Tainari, how are things? Good, thanks. All the forest free. Oh, but Master Tainari did mention that Sino and Sethos were heading to Gandharvaville. I'm not sure if it's for work or something. Knowing them, could just be to play some cards. I'm not sure. But with my academia commitment, I didn't have time to ask for more details. Huh. Well, now Paimon's curious. Should we go check things out, Traveler? That's true, and I'm sure they...
Now that is how it should be between friends. Getting together to play cards or enjoy a meal. Yet here I am. Well, I won't delay your reunion any longer. Until...
Goodbye, Mr. Cyrus. Take care. All right. I should probably see you later, guys. Come find me in Aru Village when you're ready. Tainari's place. Sino! Sethos! Looks like the whole game. But, oh, she doesn't look too good.
Ah, Paimon, Traveler. I'd welcome you like a proper host, but I'm a bit busy at the moment. Apologies. No need to look that worried. My observations indicate Miss Layla's condition has there's no danger to her mind. She's just fatigued and needs some rest. Excuse me for a moment while I blend some calming incense. I'll let you two explain.
All right. What happened was, Sethos and a few members of the Temple of Silence rescued Layla, who was out in the desert trapped in a state of...
She had to be rescued.
That's all you're gonna say about it, Sino? I mean, we don't want people jumping to conclusion.
That's all I can say about it. The person involved is unable to explain what happened to her, so we're limited in what we know.
Sorry. The moons.
She's been repeating that phrase over and over again.
We tried a few things back at the Temple of Silence, but her symptoms are kind of similar to researchers in the Satyavada life state. So we brought her to Tainari to see if our veteran forest watcher had any other ideas.
Tainari is pretty much our last option, so let's hope he can help.
Well, the good news is, even if restoring her memory is a no-go, we can help with the headache at least. Jer was in a similar state when we found him, delirious and mumbling. Sorry, we should let Miss Layla get some rest. Come with me, you two, and I'll...
Good idea. I'll wait for Tainari.
All right, then.
Who did the Ajalainak not offend?
Hey, Jer. Still musing about Aji Lainok nuts, huh? Want me to have Sino come over and...
No. No need. Don't encourage.
Well, sorry for interrupting the Ajilenok talk, buddy.
Hold on. So, what's the deal with the Ash?
We'll get to that. But first, introductions are in order. This is Jur, and you remember the...
Of course. I'd never forget a participant in the Rite of Duels or the hero who saved Sumeru.
Awesome. Could you go over what happened to you one more time, Jur? Our valiant hero is gonna help us get to the bottom of this. Might as well join since you're... Just hear him out. You're gonna want to uncover this mystery once you do.
Well, I was on an expedition in the desert not too long ago when I got caught in some quicksand. Later, it became obvious it wasn't normal quicksand because instead of sinking to my death, I fell into an undiscovered ruin. In my panic, arms and legs flailing about, I suspect I touched some things I shouldn't have. Because in that brief moment, an enormous amount of information, I would hesitate to even call it knowledge, because my brain had no capacity to process the information. To use an analogy, it would be like trying to stuff thousands of Ajilenok nuts into a small water skin. Sorry again.
It's fine. We're getting to that part of the story anyway.
True. Well, just as I was on the verge of madness, a single phrase broke through the storm of thoughts in my head. It was a man's voice saying, "Don't."
What?
I know it's hard to believe, but that's what happened. I was saved by the phrase, "Don't eat Ajilenok nuts." I'm not sure. I'm not even certain it was a man's voice. It's hard to remember now that I've been repeating it so much myself. Anyway, the good news is I no longer feel like my head is going to explode. Of course, the bad news is that phrase has been stuck in my head for the past few days.
Wow. But doesn't it have the opposite effect? Like, the more you...
Yes, that's exactly right. Whoever the voice belongs to.
Well, the world's a big place. There's bound to be people who don't like sweet stuff.
I suppose. Strangely enough, I'm starting to think the voice belonged not to a man, but...
A cat?
That's the question, isn't it? What would a cat be doing in an abandoned ruin like that? Just as my mind was reaching its breaking point, I could have sworn I heard the sound of a cat guiding me to exit. But when I came to, all I saw was endless desert, and Sethos shaking me in a desperate attempt to wake me up.
I'll admit, it was pretty terrifying seeing you like that. Staring off into space and mumbling about Aj...
You sure don't sound terrified.
Sorry. It's not that I don't care. It's just... Now, what Layla was saying, on the other hand, that is much creepier. Exactly. The unknown is what breeds fear. Ajilenok nuts are familiar. But the moon, suspended...
Well, we don't know that for sure. There could be a whole other world inside an Ajilenok nut.
Huh.
Ajilenok nuts are not...
Right, yeah, of course. Won't catch me disparaging them.
Huh. So, a similar...
Yeah, I think so. I was in a hurry to rescue Jur, so I put a marker on the incident site so we could go back and investigate. When his condition stabilized, we doubled back around to check and... Exactly. Multiple victims with the same symptoms at the same location. It wasn't... So, after we got Layla out of there, I had the Temple of Silence put up a warning sign at the scene, and send... Speaking of, Sino, Tainari, and I are going to head back there and investigate once Layla is stable. So, as per usual, you're here just in time. That's for sure. But there is a... Because the story doesn't end there.
Oh, yes. Where was I? As I followed the cat noises, the voice said something else. So, there are those from Tula who still... I thought that was strange, of course, because, well, records of my ancestry are rather sparse, so I'm not sure if my bloodline even traces back to that place.
That's right. The Temple of Silence's place of work, and the home of Tainari's people. Plus, Harmonubis, who Sino and I both share a connection to, was one of the city's founders. As the temple's current leader, if something strange happens but it turns out, a lot of people have a horse in this race. See? Knew you'd join. But yeah, that's all we know. Tainari should be done on his end. Let's head back and check on...
How are you feeling?
I feel like I haven't slept in 2...
Whoa. That's your normal?
Traveler, Paimon,
Huh? You don't have...
no, I just mean, my head was kinda muddled earlier, but I know you're trying to figure out what happened, but...
Does your head still hurt?
No, I feel fine. I'm still hearing those words in my head, but other than that, it's just... All I remember are, one moment I was heading to the stargazing point I'd calculated, and the next, I was on my back in the sand. How many moons are there?
Sethos, did your friend Jers...
Not really. His memories are blurry, but he remembers touching something. Someone talking, a voice mentioning Tula. Did you hear it too?
Huh? Now that you mention it, I think...
Which means, at the very least, with the two of you a single sentence repeating in your heads...
Still not a lot to go off of.
Oh, is your head hurting again?
No, I was just thinking... Maybe my memories are... Sometimes, my friends and classmates tell me about things I don't remember doing. Or I don't talk about it a lot because, well... I don't even know how it happened, so...
I see. But I don't think we need to dwell on that for now. We're gonna check out the site of the incident for ourselves, so that should help us come to our own conclusions.
Then could I come too?
Sure, but on one condition. You need to be in tip-top shape. If your condition isn't stable enough before then...
Of course.
Well, I'm more concerned about Tainari.
You say that like I'll evaporate on first contact with call it curiosity. If this concerns my ancestors... Anyway, as long as I take things slow when the sun's out, I should be fine with the right preparation. Besides, it's a good idea to have a doctor on hand in case of emergencies.
So long as our doctor doesn't become the emergency.
Well, if that happens, I suppose I'll just have to rely on the kindness of my entourage to haul me back up.
All right, well, that all sounds good to me. Jer and I are gonna head back to the Temple of Silence to do some research in the meantime. See you.
Sounds good.
What about you, Layla? If you feel like you need more
no need. Besides, I feel a lot...
You sure?
Don't worry. I have other things I need to do anyway. Like letting my advisor and classmates know that I'm fine. If I don't get it all done, I doubt I'll be able to sit still, let alone stay here and get some...
I'm not so sure that's... a much better idea. Of course, if anything starts to feel off...
You'd better listen to him, Layla. Or he'll feed you tasteless slop.
Punishment? You're the one who caught a cold. You're supposed to eat. Besides, with your nose stuffed up like that...
Huh. And here I thought it was an in-taste-to-know issue.
Should have seen that coming. You're off the clock, so now it's time for...
Oh, brother.
Don't worry, Paimon. I understand.
The...
You'll have to call a plumber. Tell them someone's gotta pipe down.
This is getting more insub... Put a sock in it already, please. Paimon's done with this game. You win, okay? Let's just get out of here. Please.
All right, you stay safe.
Moons. Asho, moons. Asho Lenok, are the moons going nuts? Oh no! Looks like Paimon's caught the brain bug too. Oh, Paimon's gotta clear her head. But how? Aha! Got it! The cafe over there! Why don't we head over? Wait! Oh, sorry. Hey! Huh. Well, she'll just have to... You sit tight and take care of Layla, Traveler. Be right back.
She's pushing herself again as well. Saw right through me, huh? I apologize for the sudden emergence, but I didn't... Well, so, for our sake and your safety, allow me to fill in the gaps in her memory. That's right, Layla was already in bad shape. Stressing about her new study top. By the time she realized the danger she was... Quicksand near the ideal viewing spot? Wasn't expecting that. Looks like Layla's been under a lot of pressure lately. But... Why would quicksand... Well, all in all, looks like a common... Oh, Layla. What have... I think this door can be opened using the device next to it. Just like I thought. What was that? My head. It hurts. Is Layla waking up? No, that's not it. What's going on? It's too much. I don't understand. The ground is... Where am I? It's spinning. How many moons? Okay. Information isn't rushing into my brain anymore. How many moons are... my head hurts. But there's Isn't there a cat? I'm not hearing things. It really is a cat. How many moons? Does it want me to well, it's not like I've... And so I followed the cat's cries to... It was quite a kind creature. It didn't even leave until the other me started to wake up. Thinking back, it all started when I touched... I've heard fellow students talk about it before. How the desert is full of objects. Sometimes it's just a minor inconvenience. But other times, devices like that... of course. Still... Carrying an umbrella doesn't mean you can't get soaked, so just be careful. And stay up. No need to thank me. You and Layla are about to head into dangerous territory together. Well, I think that... and just in time.
Traveler! Wow! I'm on... Does that mean since
A beverage that puts people to sleep.
What? So you can nap on the job? Beep boop. Oops. Oh, oh, hey them. Oh, and you too, Marag.
Sorry. Hope we're not Miss Layla?
Oh,
Ah, I see.
No, he...
Where are you going? You just got here.
I'm going to do what I can.
Which is?
Buy coffee beans.
Huh? You're going too? Marak! Fine. Run off with him. Well, looks like I get you to myself. It's been a while, hasn't it? How have you been? So, a busy life of adventuring for you, and a busy life of Oh, is something wrong? The desert's not always the friendliest place, that's for sure. Don't force yourself to talk about it, of course. But I've worked on several projects in the desert before, so if there's anything I can do to help, just say the word.
No, I don't have anything to hide.
Well.
Yes, you have been quite...
Excuse me? I've been going about work as normal, thank you.
I do the amount of work that is required of me.
Yes. You and your... Oh, now look what you've done. I lost my train of thought. Where were we?
The problem in the desert.
Wait, you were listening earlier? Oh, we're giving the silent treatment now?
Continue, Miss Layla. I'm curious as...
What did I tell you? This...
Alright.
Could you still use some extra hands on this?
Huh? You?
That's right. I think my experience studying desert mausoleums could be of some use here. Al-Haytham's expertise. Besides, I consider you all to be my friends. And friends are supposed to help...
Wait. I'm in...
Oh, please. I know you. Half the battle was over the minute you said you were curious.
Well, you've got... This suitcase of yours has been jumping at the chance to volunteer for a...
You,
Mechanical life forms might also feel homesick from time...
Huh. Now that you mention it, Marak's core was a component...
That could prove you...
You're sure you want to...
Oh, I'm sure. All the more reason to recruit as much help as possible. It's important to count on friends at times. Our pleasure. It's a plan, then. All right, well, head back to our place. This one hasn't been on a trip in a while. Chances are, he doesn't even remember how to pack a suit.
I'm not worried. It'll get done.
Would it kill you to help every once in a while?
I do help.
Oh, of course.
Goodbye, you.
We'll see you soon. Oh, and Kaveh, your coffee beans. You were too...
Well, we're pretty close to the academia now. Thanks for the coffee, Paimon. Right. I'll follow the doctor's order. With the blessing of the stars, I hope we all get a good night's sleep.
Orange snow
Hola,
dances in the
Suriela.
air? So this is the fabled desert. People ought not be so frightened of ghosts.
Us Black Virtue. Dice. Hola.
Busted.
Absorption test.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Be silent. Beware the creatures of the night. Close your eyes. To dust.
Here comes the catch.
Animal test 6308. Swirl.
Observe. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Death.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey.
Take it easy, quietly now.
Stand clear.
Annihilation mode.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
Gotcha. Computers are about to get dicey.
Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Observe. Be silent. The night comes. Close your eyes. Not to be sniffed at.
Direct Environmentalist. Bienvenido al árbol de Bird.
Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
Time to work.
New punch.
Animal hypostasis emulation.
Here comes the catch. Ultimatum protocol.
Observe. To dust.
Take it easy.
Looking at the map, speaking of which, the closer we get, the more Paimon's heart feels like it's beating out of her chest. Excitement. Oh look, it's Tainari and the others. Yeah. Hey everyone, we're here.
Ah, right on time. You don't need to worry about me. It's not too hot yet, and I'm properly—
All right, we're just waiting on the two people Miss Layla mentioned. He's staying behind. If we don't make it back after a certain time, he'll be in charge of rescue operations.
You can count on...
Nice. You thought of it.
Oh, and Cyrus said he'll be in Aru Village, so he's also available if we need help.
Amazing!
Yeah, after hearing about what happened, my advisor gave me...
Then, does your advisor know?
Yes, but I was only allowed to come after I mentioned the...
Quite the reputation you've got. Something wrong? Yeah.
No. Being skilled with words also means being a good listener. I'm just reflecting.
Oh, Hatham, come!
Darn it.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll find. The important thing is, our scribe and our
But wait, why am I renowned and not him? He's just as famous as Sino, Dia, or Nilu.
That just means your level of fame is even greater. How could a lowly scribe hold a candle?
Lowly scribe? Please. All those strings you pulled to get those new
Borrowing. Anyone with an employee ID can do it.
Uh-huh, yeah. The House of Dana bends over back—
Send a report to Lesser Lord Kusanali then. Let her know someone at the Academia is abusing their position.
Hey! I never said—
Oh, hello to you too, Marak. Well, looks like your assistant... So, I say we get this show on the road. No sense delaying the inevitable. No need. We're in this together. Sure.
Yes.
Perfect. Then if...
If this was quicksand, we would have struggled to breathe. No. I think this was regular sand, and we didn't sink into it.
Agreed.
In other words, sounds like a you prop.
Very fun. Ha! See?
What? I'm the only one with sand in my shoe?
Probably means speed and running. This weird just unlocked.
Not the best sign of what's to come.
It'll be fine. Let's just use up all our batteries. We'll be golden.
Take it easy.
Well, that goes without saying.
Fair point. There's just one. The only way forward is through that.
Ooh! Is it time to hunt for a key? Don't worry. With our adventuring experience.
Marak, wait!
Animal test 6308.
Marak, this isn't really your old home.
No idea what that means, but
So, mechanical life forms do have the capacity to miss.
well, with Barak leading the way, we should be safe, right? Good thing you decided to join, Kaveh. Otherwise, our investigation would have ended at that door.
It was nothing that I did. You...
Hold on. At this rate, Paimon's gonna lose her title as best guide to a mechanical suitcase. Aw, thanks. Hey, wait.
Well, no weird mental symptoms so far. I'll take that as a. That said.
There are three.
Está Yurius.
We split up.
Bienvenido al árbol de Bird.
No pun
Está
intended on that.
Yurius.
Yeah. That might
Dice.
be our best option.
Hola mi hermano, ya un tiempo sin venir al directo, la prepa me consume el tiempo, pero te vi y vine a darte mis mejores deseos en tu linda noche.
Gracias, hermanito, igualmente.
Ooh,
Está bien.
so, who's teaming Paimon calls dibs on the traveler?
Well, this takes me back. Last time we were in the desert together, the two of you came all the way out here to gang up on me.
Oh, sounds like someone's holding a grudge. Just what I like to hear. If you're still hung up on that last one, just name the time and place, and we'll have ourselves another thrilling... duel.
What's with the awkward pause? This chamber is huge.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I seem to have stepped on some kind of...
Huh. There's a pattern on this, but it's hard to make out with all the... Huh? Look! The shape seems to match...
Let's slot it in and see.
And we have a match. Looks like we need to find the other three broken slabs.
Let's search the area, but be careful where you step.
Ooh, got one. Ouch, but watch out. The edges are kind of sharp.
Got the third piece. We just need one more. Huh. Look, a cat. Could it be the...
I don't think we need to worry about startling him.
Yeah. If anything...
Keep up. Let's nip that in the bud.
Excuse me? I lost one!
Nowhere to run. Judgment is upon you. Guilty.
He led us to the last peak.
I never thought I'd hear you say something.
You've clearly never heard how the professor talks to his...
All right, well, that's that. Now, we need to figure out how to get rid of all this dust.
Behold, the great Vayu Viastra.
Be honest. You've been waiting to say that for...
Just activate. Keep up.
Huh. It's a picture of...
3 Hermanubis?
That can't be right. The ears aren't vertical.
Not true. And the looks fall
A goat, an ibis, and a crocodile.
Oh, wow. Our botanist knows more than just plant.
Riveting observation. I was just thinking. These 3 figures look a lot like the 7 pillars of King Deshret.
That's right. These are...
Our what now?
You sure about that?
Just kidding. But what I meant by that is these were Hermanubis' colleagues back then. The middle one is the Goat King Harashef, Minister of Ministers. The god records say he was the deputy king of the Desert Sands, chief among the 7 pillars.
Someone even more impressive than Hermanubis? I wonder... Sorry, couldn't resist. Wait, really? I've got so much more with...
Where were we? This is Sopik, the Crocodile King, captain of captains. As the name suggests, he was a valiant commander. And finally, this is the Ibis King Thoth.
Your memory's pretty impressive. I bet you're almost as good as me at...
A scribe. Did he manage archives then? Like Alhaitham?
Wait, that's all Alhaitham does? I never knew being an academia scribe...
Well, that's how his friend put it, anyway.
Well, I don't know much about the academia, but I'm sure the Ibis King had more responsibilities than... The temple's records say he represented the wisest aspects of King Deshret, inventing the desert script and arcane arts at his king's command.
He must have been quite the impressive man.
Or creature,
Still, why are...
Maybe because the 3 of...
Huh.
Oh yeah! Maybe we should have someone inscribe us on a commemorative stone
Or we could just... Anyway, no more distractions. Huh. Doesn't it look like there...
Huh. There is.
Looks like the Ibis King left you some homework.
Give me a sec. The ministers are unvirtuous. The scribes, my end is not humanity's end. Hereby bestow upon you all the far side of... Wait, so... They went to our...
It doesn't sound like it was their idea.
The far side of eternity is said to be the final land of dreams for all desert dwellers. But if such a place did exist, wouldn't it also be an inescapable prison?
Yes, and based on the writing here, it's clear King Deshret wasn't pleased with these 3. This gift he bestowed upon them seems more like a punishment. Such is the power of a king, I suppose.
Which means the goat's the one who got...
Huh. Yep, not as good the second time.
What?
Well, looks like that's all we can learn here. Should we keep going?
Yes.
Jeez, who knew a suitcase could be so fast? Marak is nothing like this when it comes to housework. Hey, wait up!
A scout's job is to take the lead. Just let Marak figure it out.
Easy for you to say. I'll be the one doing the repairs if something happens.
Why don't you go scout ahead then?
When I think of a comeback, I'll let you know. Oh, what is it? Let's get it out then. Oh, it's a stone slab. Good job, Marak.
Let's take a look.
Huh. Looks like this part of the picture goes...
Macapeludo.
over there?
Bienvenido al árbol de Bird. Macapeludo. Dice. No soy tan migajero hacer todo ese texto por 30 protos.
No lo hago por las protos, si eso es lo que te estás preguntando. Lo hago porque me gusta leer. Juego a Genshin porque me gusta leer, no por las protos. Las protos es un extra para mí.
Hey, why are you...
I thought Marak was helping.
Y te lo pondré de otra manera. Yo tengo que hacerlo 2 veces porque tengo 2 cuentas.
So you do know what that word means. Great. Are we supposed to just sit back while Marak does all the work?
No.
Esta es la cuenta secundaria.
But I can.
Ya me falta hacer la cuenta principal.
See?
It's all coming back to me.
We could be
Me
more
fascina el
efficient,
misterio
I
y saber
agree.
el final,
I'll work on
más
this
que nada.
piece.
Eso sí, ya cuando lo haga por segunda vez iba a ser aburrido, ¿vale? Pero fuera de ello... No lo hago por las protegemas. Es más, ni estaba pensando en las protegemas. Solamente en terminar esta parte. Por la historia.
Macapeludo. Dice. Pero no es canon.
Todo es canon en este juego.
Good teamwork. Looks like we found them all. The pieces fit together, but we can't see what's on them.
Todos los eventos de Genshin son canon.
Turn around.
Desarrollan la historia de algunos personajes. Algunas no tienen tanta relevancia, pero al final siguen siendo información información de desarrollo de cada personaje.
Oh, I've seen this before. It can create strong winds. Come on, let's... Hey!
Don't worry about me. If I sit here...
Oh, you don't want to be in the way? Then sit right in front.
Estos dos viven peleando, como el Shoto.
Macapeludo. Dice. Esos dos son novios en secreto.
Ah, no sé, pero igual le puede decir, quién sabe. No sabría decirlo, ni podría negarlo tampoco. Solo sé que viven peleando.
Huh. That's one big cat. And there's a shattered crown. I think it's depicting some kind of story.
Look, there's writing too. The Ibis King answered the young noble, granting him the wisdom he's... But the fragile crown was shattered. Here I leave the name.
Gudars. I've seen that name in a history. He was a young noble who sought to save his realm, and a king who once united the desert.
That's right. Although his methods were... During his long reign, he betrayed his family and the nobles who supported him, only realizing the error of his ways after his... But by then...
Seems like a common occurrence across history.
Dice. Aún recuerdo cuando Cabe te borraba todo, jaja.
Different people,
Yo nunca lo llegué a ver porque como nunca jugué en línea.
It's an inevitable pattern, destined to repeat itself.
The writing mentions the Ibis King, but a cat is depicted here.
So far, what's depicted on the slab seems true to history. In which case, this cat is either a proxy for the Ibis King. Exaggeration is a common method ancient records use to highlight a being of higher status. And as we know, Layla and Jer both heard the sound of a cat.
You're saying the Ibis King, one of the legendary 7 pillars of King Deshret, is he?
I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Wait, there it is! The cat! Ah! Marak went after—
The cat showing us the way forward.
Okay. Huh.
Huh. Yes. But look where he led us.
Oh. Another slab. Oh, by all means, take your sweet time. Wouldn't want you to over...
Huh. Seems to be a different... The Ibis King answered the gin-blooded dancing girl, granting her the wisdom she sought. But enemies plotted to kill her close kin. Snake venom was her self-chosen end. Here I leave the name. Machaira.
The Temptress of Woe?
You've heard of her?
Of course. I don't just sit around doodling all day. She's mentioned in tons of papers. As I recall, she was given as a gift to the Tyrant King of Gurabad, and later seized the opportunity to... After getting her vengeance, she reigned as queen for many years, until her enemies attempted...
That's more or less the version I've read as well. It seems this queen also had dealings with the Ibis King.
Yeah, I'm starting to find this whole granting wisdom business a bit concerning. I mean, considering how Gudar's and But at the same time, if the cat guiding us is linked to the Ibis...
People are complicated. And the same is true of the servants of the gods, no matter their wisdom or power. Let's reserve judgment for now, and keep moving.
Oh, Paimon meant to ask earlier. If your memory...
No, to be honest. Nothing about the... Besides, my focus is the stars. So...
Guess that makes us the senior researchers in this scenario.
What?
Yeah. For such a big place, it's so... Sure must have been boring to live in ancient times, staring at sea...
Now that you mention it, I've heard some people used to draw stars. Some might even make them transparent to better observe the moon. It sounds so nice. Stargazing from the... wait a second. I think I...
Huh? How is Paimon supposed to do that? Alright, sit tight, Okay, so, there's nothing super special up there. Just a couple of shelves, tables, jars, and scrolls. And a whole bunch of dust, dirt, and sand. You really want to search through... Well, come on then. Let's see what we've got. Paimon's hoping...
Thanks. I'll stick close.
Cortana.com. Bienvenido al árbol de
Hola,
Virg.
Cortana.
Cortana.com. Dice. Ya viene ver que, pero si ignoras mis opiniones me largo.
Depende de qué opinión sea.
Cortana.com. Dice. ¿Oíste?
Y no tienes por qué amenazarme. Si no queréis estar en el streaming, pues no estés tampoco. Pero no puedes llegar pensando que voy a hacer lo que tú quieras también. Si vienes y das una opinión válida, está bien. Se te escucha. Siempre y cuando no abuses de los demás y no faltes respeto, yo creo que no hay ningún problema. Pero lo puedes llegar al streaming de alguien y decirle que haga lo que tú quieras.
Akuma no Masuku.
No es así.
Bienvenido al árbol de Bird.
Hola, Akuma.
Akuma no Masuku. Dice. Buenas, ¿cómo le va el día de hoy?
Bien, Akuma.
Cortana.com.
¿Y a ti?
Dice. Tienes razón, mejor me voy, lágrimas, no estás en mi vida de gustos.
Venga, hermano, que vaya bien, cuídate.
I think that's everything. Most of the documents these seem old as well, but the handwriting makes them stand out.
Right! Let's arrange them in chronological...
Akuma no Masuku. Dice. ¿Quién era el que se estaba poniendo pesado hace un ratito? Es que llegué tarde.
Tú tranqui, no pasa nada. Alguien que llegó y ya.
Nah.
Maybe this person fell in by...
Yeah, maybe. So, either this person's an ace adventurer...
An optimist, huh?
That's right! You're detailed and passionate. Great quality. This optimist seems super obsessed with exploring every corner of this place. That could have gotten them in big trouble for all we know.
Well, it's almost magical how words like that can make you feel like you can... I only wish that magic could last a little longer. Oh.
See? Told ya! That's what happens when... And all this talk about seniors and juniors... he sure talks a big talk for a student, though. You'd think he was some...
Huh.
What is it?
No, I was just thinking. I mean, it's good that he helped treat his companions. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into...
Yeah, if you're both in this dangerous situation together, wouldn't you mention that if it were Paimon, she would write down the name of every single person she was with? No one would be able to get away!
Actually, I find Paimon's approach quite sensible. That way, if anyone came to the rescue, the notes would be able...
Whoa!
Well, I learned that from Madame Farazan, actually. I'm not...
Oh, no! It's fine! You taught us some... Anyway, from the looks of things, the student who left these notes... Whoa! Hang on! That's the Ibis King. So...
Sorry. Who?
Jeez, not again! Stop teasing her! Anyway, Nefer's, a friend of ours. And she's mentioned the Ibis King before.
Oh, well, that's not too surprising. Legend has it, King Deshret ruled the desert at the head of... He also left behind treasures for future generations, which continue to be relevant in nearly every research discipline. And now, this message indicates this student and his senior, but to think it's possible to meet... We don't know when these notes were written, but... Didn't the 7 pillars disappear long?
Yeah, the notes made it sound like his powers were... Also, the mention of this form?
I'm not sure.
Oh, this is a... Well, sounds like they made it out.
Wait, but it says... The Ibis...
Huh. Our friend said something similar. That the Ibis King was a liar, and the notes did make it seem like something wasn't quite right with him. Maybe he wasn't one of the 7 pillars at all, but some kind of con art. Great, Ibis King! If you heard that, Paimon...
I think Paimon raises a good point. Alright, I think that's all the clues...
Oh, it's Marak!
Hello? Anyone up there?
Yeah,
You know, sound travels just fine in an empty chamber like this. Of course, if you're shouting to express your excitement at being reunited.
Yelling like this is kinda
Wow, we all ended up in the same place, huh?
Yeah.
Indeed. Whereas... No reply?
Just say it.
All right. Because it's spice to sweet brew again.
Oh, hey, that's a...
Wait, what?
What are you looking for?
A place to sit and read my book.
Oh, great.
Well, looks like everyone made it through let's take this chance to get some water, rest a bit, and just...
Yeah, let's debrief.
Okay, so we all learned a lot.
Yeah, but one thing's for sure. This... Hey, Sino. You're the current representative of Hermanubis. Can you...
Of course. Just let... Just kidding. I can't.
Jeez, Sethos. Did you set him up for that one? Where are you?
Sorry. Hermanubis isn't like the Ibis King. He can possess me, but I can't talk to him whenever I want.
Oh, truly? Does that mean he's gone? I would have liked to reminisce about old times.
The cat! It...
Of course, it speaks.
Eva.
In fact, it is not
Bienvenido
an it
al
at
árbol
all.
de Bird.
My esteemed cat. Sir?
Oh, this little
Contraption? No, this is Marak.
Which means you do his assistant a great...
Huh? Well, I didn't mean... I wasn't referring to this Marak, but rather the thing that operates it. King Deshret was quite partial. I have forgotten what it was called. It must have had an official name, albeit in the old tongue. Even if I did remember. It's not important. Marak's a fine name. Even better than the original, if you ask me. And the remodeling, quite well done indeed. This Marak looks much oh, and the components should have model numbers written on them. You can look them up if you're curious.
This cat?
Quite the one-sided conversation.
Is this what the...
He seems quite eloquent. I wonder if he plays cards.
Ha! I knew Marak was...
Let's see, what page was I on again? Should have brought a bookmark.
That all went over Paimon.
Hello, indeed. For you to know my name. Yes, I was not mistaken. You are special among your... But you are all guests. It is only proper to invite you in. Come then, this way. Welcome to my humble abode.
Oh, your house.
I fear it's not quite what it used to be. In fact, it has long ceased to be my home at all. It belongs to the descendants of the cats I once raised. Such adorable creatures, aren't they? Take the one I'm borrowing here, for instance. Anyway, tradition dictates that a special guest such as yourself, alas, it's a first-come, first-served basis, you see. I fear with the...
What? So the treasure's gone?
Treasure, you say? Not an... Yes, I have the power to grant gifts inaccessible to the masses. Of course, my questions were given unto me by King Deshret, who in turn received them from the Mistress of Flowers. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love? What determines truth?
The more he talks, the less Paimon.
I see. That must mean Gudars and Makaira managed to answer.
another who
Oh, so that's the event those two slabs are depicting.
Ah, priests and their records. A singular After being imprisoned within Aru, I could, on occasion, take the form of a cat to converse with those around me. But I despised speaking. No conversational skills whatsoever. Now, humans like...
Hold on! We're getting off topic again. The 3 questions you just mentioned?
Ah, that is...
And we're in for another long one.
Nostalgia for the past is common to us. And our king, he was such a proud... He watched us speak of the present and the future, of the wisdom we possessed, or were about to obtain. We were his proud retainers, confident in our belief that, so long as each one of us used our abilities to the fullest, progress was inevitable. Yet, King Deshret's ambition was not destined to be allowed in a closed-off world such as this. So nothing went. In fact, from the beginning, there were signs an outcome of this nature was inevitable. Because although there were 7 pillars, one was forever. Al-Ahmar would insist the Dendro Dragon Sovereign was one of us. But the dragon herself rejected that idea.
Huh. Like a card you can never seem to...
More like a card that was never in the deck to begin.
Alas, that's just who Al-Ahmar was. And I always preferred chess to cards. In the end, life grew unbearable for our king. But, of course, those who remain must continue to live on. But, so it was then that King Deshret had Kroko, Goti, and I locked up within Aru, where we remain to of course. You're more familiar with their full names. Sobek, the Crocodile King, and Hereshef, the Goat King. And let me tell you, when it comes to chess, Hereshef was a habitual backseat strategist, always spewing nonsense from the sidelines. Well, Sobek was all too quick to take his terrible advice, to the point where I was the one who got accused of cheating. Chess is an exercise in patience. And that man couldn't sit still to save his life. He could never accept. In fact, neither of them were good at chess. Even so, we played together often. And since I was always the winner, we got along quite well. What are you laughing at?
No one's laughing. Paimon would never...
No, not you. It's Goti. He's laughing for no reason again. Can you not hear him? Ah, right. Of course you can't. The two of them are...
What is even going on? Has he, like, started to lose it after being trapped for so long?
That does happen to prisoners serving life sentences.
Speaking of which, how's this?
I doubt he's doing much of anything.
Just what I wanted to hear.
What is the meaning of this? You doubt my words?
Oh, no. They're not questioning you, Lord Ibis King. Just discuss...
Wait.
Getting to the part about the 3...
Ah, yes. Well, before I entered Aru, King Deshret said I could be released from my eternal seal if I chose humans who could provide the correct answers to those 3. The first person who caught my eye was Gudars. I asked him, what causes our rise and fall? He answered, conspiracy and betrayal, for it renders the righteous and wise unable to succeed, and thus nations fall. I found his answer quite interesting. So I bestowed upon him the power to deceive. The second human I chose was Magica. I asked her, what obliterates love and hate? She said unto me, I have nothing left to lose. Vengeance alone can quench both love. I found this to be another fascinating response. So I granted her the power to...
But both of them...
Now then, young one, riddle me this. Did their answers point to this fate? Or was it the power I bestowed upon them that determined...
I'm just an observer who doesn't understand their circumstances.
A clever reply. I do not wish to comment either. It is all in the past at this. My only wish was for their answers to be acknowledged by King Deshret's rules, and bring me one step closer to freedom. As for the final person, her fate remains to be seen, so I will not reveal her name. I asked her, what determines truth and falsehood? And found her answer quite As you can see, however, I have not been freed, so it's clear the answer she gave at that time was... But, alas, 3 people were chosen, and 3 questions were asked. So now all I wait until her wisdom is in line with the rules set forth by my king. Until she has found the...
No wonder there was no third stone slab. Or perhaps you're just not ready to include her in the story. Though, that...
Well, it's not merely because her story remains unfinished. As the remaining priests of this place left, or passed on, there were none left to... Besides, stone slabs are few and far between in the great red sands. In the sprawling... But sometimes I can't have... If that young man from several centuries ago had been willing to answer my question...
Wait, so there was someone else?
Of course, it has been thousands of years after all. All sorts of people have stumbled upon this place. That young man had such a singular intelligence, though his companion, by contrast, was rather average.
The author of those notes we found? The student...
Ah, yes, I think that... In truth, I was unsure whether I should grant him my third remaining gift. He was, of course, exceedingly clever, but he was also mistrustful and narcissistic in equal measure, and there did not seem to be a line he was unwilling to cross. Too much power could be dangerous in the hands of someone like him, so I found myself rather relieved.
Oh,
Yes, he said he... I still remember the look in his eyes. Nothing stood out per se, and still, I could sense... I could not give an exact reason, but on instinct I just knew. So, stick close to your companion, I said. Only the descendants of Tulatula can come and go as they please. Leave him behind, and there is...
So, does that mean his companion wasn't a
Oh no, that part was true. The lie was in the other half. Anyone can enter or exit this place. There are no restrictions. I saw that his companion was exhausted and was concerned Zandik might leave him behind. Or worse, that some other accident might befall him. Oh, and speaking of, Zandik's companion had the same blue hair and pointed ears as you.
Wait, does that mean Layla's also a descendant?
Indeed. When Hermanubis founded that city, he took in many who had nowhere else to go. Today, their progeny are scattered to the 4 winds, and indeed are far more...
So the person you protected could have been my aunt?
Yeah,
Could I?
of course. I have.
Did you also save me and a man?
I did. You two were quite unlucky bumping into a device King Deshret once used to measure human brain power. That contact caused more knowledge than you could handle, so I replaced that knowledge with simpler repetitive. Of course, the side effect being the same thought repeating over and over again in your mind, but that should resolve itself in time.
How many moons?
Yes, that was the phrase I used in your head. I forgot the other one, though. Both were spur-of-the-moment decisions, so no need to dwell on the... As I said, young one, you are if you're inclined to return the favor, perhaps you could turn off that device? There's only so much a cat's paw can do, so I'm afraid this is something I must leave to you. Or Marak, I suppose. Oh, splendid! Such is the fate of things here. Day by day, little by little, the remnants of ages past. For that reason, the gifts of bygone eras, be they tied to your blood or technological in nature, are not to be disrespectful. I simply make the most of what I have. Besides, our king has been gone all these years. What good does it do to revere him now?
Oh, are you talking to the Goat King again?
No, Croco! He's pestering me for another game of chess. Says he wants to even the score. Wishful thinking, if you ask me. If we counted one push-up for every loss, he'd owe me 300,000 by... Of course, that's just a rough estimate. I've never kept count.
It appears that...
All right then. Time for me to extend my winning streak, and for you all to head home. In truth, deep down, I know even the answers to those 3 questions will... But that is for me to reckon with.
Excuse me. Do you even know what time it is? I've harvested...
You're
I'm making a point.
Sincerest apologies for keeping...
See, that's what I...
Nope. It went waste.
I presume the investigation is... Oh my, did you look? If you've read the work from the Vahumana Dashan, you would know that perhaps he softened up a bit in his old age, and...
Or perhaps he just didn't have... See? Marak agreed.
How do you even know that's what Marak meant?
In any case, there's a lot to be happy about. We figured out what happened to Layla and Jer, and there were some unexpected takeaways too.
Yeah, I never expected to learn about my ancestry. I've always thought of myself as just an...
Come to think of it, our ancestors might even have been...
Huh? You're right. Maybe I should take a trip back home.
Oh, I was just throwing that out there. I wouldn't want you...
It's fine. My advisor gave me a break and... Oh, wait. My study topic. I haven't made any
Couldn't you help her...
Huh?
Me, you say? I'm from the Spatamar Darshan, and I don't think that Nephis or Zahahadi. All I have to offer are my homegrown although I suppose it's not impossible. I can ask a few old...
You really don't have to.
Hardly. A few passing questions while we water the plants? It's no trouble at all.
Thank you.
Of course. Now it's getting late. And you all... Some say desert nights are the sun taking mercy on us after the...
Gotcha. Absorption test. Stand clear. Enhanced animal module. Things are about to get dicey. Traveler, welcome to the home base of the... As you can see, the core projects are already up and running, so we can get to work it.
This feels like one of those places. Oh, and almost like a school festival at the same time, with everyone getting together to...
Well, this place isn't quite as decked out as a school festival, but Master Tainari said the academia anyway. Before students and we even have professionals on...
Yeah, you can think of it like a forward operating base. Equal parts theoretical. We'll familiarize new recruits with potential challenges in the wild and take them through drills. So,
Amber, you're here too?
surprised? I'm off duty right now, so I was planning to just drop in on call, but I didn't realize how busy she'd be. I'm not the type of person to sit around and watch.
Sorry, Amber.
Don't worry about it. A little relaxation balanced out with some fulfilling work is a great vacation in my book. And I got to see the Traveler in Paimon again. I mean, it just keeps getting better. We should have a giant feast once we're done here. How does that sound?
A feast? Oh, that sounds just about as awesome as a giant plate of sticky...
All right, down to business then. Kale and I are in charge of the scouting.
Plus, a mortar research indicates that during dangerous situations,
So, we took inspiration from Cullen Anba and Baron Bunny to create 2 scouting devices that are both adorable and useful. Cullen Anbot and Bardrone Bunny.
So far, once we've collected enough data, the academia will continue to refine the scout.
A bunch of Cullen Ambas and Baron Bunnies running around the wilderness? What is that gonna look like?
Plus, with you to guide our 2 little scouts, we'll be able to obtain some... Once you have a more complete understanding of the Fieldwise Center, now come with me.
Oh yeah! The lady with the greenish-blue hair also has a super adorable but it does something completely different. I'm looking forward to...
Oh, hey! Another familiar face! Come on, let's go say hi!
It's really that popular. The internal locomotion mechanism is clever enough, but the appearance... It might as well...
Madam Farzan, great news! The Traveler in Paimon agreed to
Hello, ma'am! Well, look who the cat dragged in. Excellent job, Kale! Snagging 2 top experts with undeniable adventure. Now tell me, what do you...
Whoa! It looks just like you!
It's a collaboration between my juniors in the Haravatat Darshan, the Puzzlers League, and the Synopsium. Clearly, the technological aspect is quite advanced. But the appearance... You should have seen Anise, defending this design choice with more passion. Young people these days. Far too obsessed with me.
I'm kinda like Kali and Amber were just saying how cute companions can help adventure with a doll that looks like you by her side.
While that line of thinking does have merit, still, there are adventurers who place... People like that don't just want their devices to be able to survive, and the fluffiness of this puzzle pal, on the other hand, doesn't give the impression... Now picture this. A thick metal casing, square in shape. I'm the perfect example of this. I have a youthful appearance, and so people question me on occasion. If I had a head of white hair instead, things would be different.
Really? Then, you want...
What? No! That...
I didn't realize you had such...
Huh? So, well... If that's what you'll have to come back and test it out on some puzzles. I'll rate your effectiveness in using the device. As for improvements to its appearance, long-term I've already selected a few of the most suitable...
Thanks, Madame Farzan.
Don't worry, Kale. Once things calm down, come over to see me.
Snacks! Thank you, Madame Farzan. I'll bring a few...
Go on now.
This last one is a long-term project we're calling the Security. Thanks to General Mahamatra Sino, we've been able to bring Dia... They're putting together a combat test right now. But they should...
Hey, looking for us? Wait, the Traveler and... Sorry for keeping you waiting, everyone. But we managed...
Intel? Huh. This is starting to sound intense.
Of course. What better way to protect the students?
MLWK. Bienvenido al árbol de Bird.
The Traveler is a woman on a mission.
¿Cómo va?
She might take you up on that offer.
Defeating anything that might pose a threat? Oh, even if you'd have to stop traveling. Oh,
Paimon doesn't... Time would be the least of our problems. Some dangers aren't visible to the naked eye. Like the scorpions burrowed underground, or the terrifying rat. You can't get rid of them until they jump out to attack you. For situations like these, we'd have to combine...
Whoa, 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 pencils down. The Security Division's goal is a lot simpler, actually. We're just here to ensure that field work... Some of this work has been entrusted to the Blazing Beasts and other mercenaries. But members of investigation teams who pass the combat test before an investigation team is allowed to head into a dangerous area. The group must include at least 2 professionals, and Dia and I were just out collecting intel on the best place to hold the test. We found a domain filled with monsters and bandits of all levels. Hopefully, they don't mind us borrowing their stomping ground for a bit.
Oh, so we just need to super...
That's right. We still need to figure out our testing metrics, though. Fighting is different from an actual exam, and there's no one right answer. Mercenaries like me, so we need someone to give us a baseline. Someone who has the experience.
Yeah, based on what you just described.
Great. Working with you is always a pleasure, Traveler. Smooth as... Don't forget about compensation for the Traveler and Paimon, Dia. You agreed without doing the math. It's fine. We'll just split the funds Kale wrangled for us, 20-80. 10 for me, 10 for you, 80 for the 2 of them.
Wait, we're getting 80%?
We're just in charge of the long-term operations. You're the one setting... We've talked about a partnership in the past,
Then I'll draw up a detailed...
That'd be great.
And don't worry, Miss Candace, about that piece of land you're leasing to the Academia. The one used for grain storage? I managed to get them to agree to a 30% increase in their rent payment.
Oh, thank you. Those funds will go to fixing up some of the village facilities, which should make for a more comfortable experience when All right. We should finish up our arrangements for the combat test. See you soon.
Oh, you sure are the beating heart of this operation.
Oh, no. I'm just doing what I can. I still have so much to learn. But for now, let's...
You bet! We'll make the field...
Ah, Dios.
He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcry on a misty night. The march of the wild hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness. People ought not be so frightened of ghosts.
Hey, ready to do some quality?
Wonderful. Just,
Yep, all you got.
Make yourselves at home. Hey, everybody, stand back.
Game's up. Time's over.
Let's play turtle.
C-A-R-A-D-U-R-A-P-A. Bienvenido al árbol de Bird. C-A-R-A-D-U-R-A-P-A. Dice. Eso pues.
Esto es Genshin.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Laid bare. This is where you fall. Overruled. Everybody stand back! Huh?
Sharing my knowledge.
Transfixed.
The Temple of Wisdom. This way through the Go in! Hey, grow, grow, grow!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Make yourselves at home. I see everything. Eat this!
Everybody stand back!
Committed to memory. Sharing my knowledge.
Overruled!
You're toast!
I'm going in!
Eat this! The Temple of Wisdom. Everyone hold hands.
Wrath from the sky!
Goba! That really hurt.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Sharing my knowledge. This way through the living.
Pyroclastic surge! I'm going in!
Eat this! Make yourselves at home.
Rise with the sun! Wrath from the sky! Everybody stand back!
Nice and spicy. Let the world collide! Animal hypostasis emulation. Absorption test. Animal
Insulation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust up.
The long sleep beckons. Be silent. Night frost. Observe.
shower me with praise. Let my name echoes. Disruption test. Stand clear. Enhanced animal module.
Beware the creatures of the night. Close your eyes. Observe.
Strike a pose. Time to shine.
Ultimatum protocol.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Fear the dark.
Animal hypostasis emulation.
Elian Mera. Bienvenido al árbol de Vir.
Annihilation mode.
Let my name echo in song.
Close your eyes. To dust. Be silent.
Lights out. Swirl. Mark 2. Animal up and away.
Wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Ills be gone. Yeah. Shiver. Stand clear. Animal test 63.
As one with wind and cloud.
Enhanced animal module 75. Yeah. Swift is the swallow.
Advance! Rally!
Crumble! I will have order.
Hear the echoes of the valley! A proper send-off! From the watch out! Hey there!
Akuma no Masuku. Dice.
This is order.
Se te nota un poco de sueños Black.
Stabilize.
Sí, algo así.
Letting brave names echo!
Everyone on me!
Attack! That's the way. Watch out!
Order guide you. Solidify.
Advance!
Let the mountain's veins boil! Coming at ya! Fire! Well, withdraw.
I will have order.
Press the advantage! Charge!
Quake.
Letting brave names echo! Hey there! Coming at ya!
With one heart, we pray.
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Let's play pretty little. Make yourselves at home. Let my name echo in song.
Leave this place. By the frost moon.
Hey, sharing my knowledge. Strike a pose. Time to shine.
You poor lost lamb, for the everlasting hope.
Make yourselves at home. Everyone hold hands. Let the world come alive.
Be sanctified. Silence! An oversight on my part.
Lush as the moonlight. With one heart, we pray.
Time to shine. The Temple of Wisdom. Grow, grow, grow.
Akuma no Masuku. Dice. Black, vas a tirar por Durin.
Sí.
Burn it down! Time to say hello. Light of the blazing sun!
Let's fly.
Locked on! Bullseye! Knock him down.
Hold that pose.
You freak, something's wrong. Wrath from the sky! Ha! Open fire! Hold on to your hats.
Say cheese.
Not too far now. Tell me what you see. Light it up! Pyroclastic surge!
Hard-hitting explosive.
Locked on! Fire in the hole!
Sharing my knowledge.
Forest, protect us. By the frost moon.
Shower new praise. Let the world come alive.
Silence! Be sanctified.
Make yourselves at home. I see everything.
Receive my blessing for the everlasting hope.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
Leave this place.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
Be sanctified.
Branch into song. By the frost moon of old.
The Temple of Wisdom. Take.
Let the mighty be humble.
Azael DB. Bienvenido al árbol de Beard.
A little of mood boost. The pinnacle of excellence. Mine to wield. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Strike a pose. Let the world come on.
A burst of flavor. A dash of... Here comes the catch.
Show a new thing. Time to shine.
A little amuse bouche. Goose on the loose.
Use of force authorized.
Witness the power. Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dump dodge.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
Futile. The long sleep beckons. Be silent. Close your eyes.
Installation chamber.
Know my soul.
Let me read your first. Ultimatum protocol.
Stand clear.
To dust. Beware the creatures of the night. Observe.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Enhanced animal module 75.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? The night comes. Use of force authorized.
Ultimatum protocol.
Let me lead you a first. Know my soul. Stand clear.
Use of force authorized.
Installation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust up.
Let the world come alive. Swirl. Mark 2.
Night falls. The long sleep beckons. Close your eyes. To dust.
Let my name echo in song.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Strike a pose. Absorption Simulation test. Animal hypostasis emulation. Animal test 60.
Observe. Fear the dark. Close your eyes. The night cometh. Observe. To dust.
Let the world come alive!
Installation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust up.
Enhanced animal module 75. Stand clear.
Close your eyes. Fear the dark. Observe. The long sleep beckon.
Akuma no Masuku. Dice. Usblack, una pregunta, y es que ¿cuál catalizador me recomiendas ponerle a Varesa si no tengo el suyo?
Esto te digo.
Here comes the cash.
Dame un segundo.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Your coming was foretold. Care for a dance. Overruled. Quietly now. Game's up.
Insult shall be punished. Everybody stand back!
Si no tienes el de ella, ahorita te digo. A ver.
Akuma no Masuku. Dice. Sí, por favor. Akuma no Masuku. Dice. Es que quiero sacarla en Suriran debido que no tengo a Flins y necesito electros.
Yo preferiría mejor esperar ya, Flynn. Flynn vendrá más pronto, seguramente. Está. Ya, el de 4 estrellas. El de Wins, este. Déjame. El de Wins, el de daño crítico. Lo tienes. Este es el que yo le puse. Yo no saqué su arma. Yo cargo este. Y este es una bestia. De hecho, a ella le viene muy bien. Si no tienes ese, le puedes poner el mapa mare. El mapa mare también le sirve. Que no es la mejor opción, la verdad. Yo le pondría mejor el que te dije. Este es más fácil que lo tengas. Es de los mejores catalizadores del juego. Y si no conseguiste ese y tiraste el banner de Flynn, probablemente te salió el más nuevo. Aunque el más nuevo no funciona con... ¿Cómo se llama? Aquí están bien los 5. Los 6 que mejor funcionan. El de ella, el Lost Player, que es de probabilidad Critical Rate, que no lo recomiendo porque el Critical Rate se te vaya en las nubes. De por sí el set va bastante bien. Ahora que si la llevas con el set de ella, pues sí le puedes poner el Critical Mare. Pero si llevas el set de Natlan, pues obviamente no. Este te ayuda bastante, sobre todo este te ayuda bastante por la probabilidad.
Akuma no Masuku. Dice. Entiendo, gracias por el consejo.
De nada, hermano.
Akuma no Masuku. Dice. ¿Y uno del pase ni recomendarías?
Del pase. Uy, es que es complicado el pase. ¿Tienes algún? El pase es el catalizador de probabilidad crítica. O sea, también funciona, pero no va a ser el mejor. Y es que el otro del pase no me acuerdo cuál. No, el otro del pase es de vida, no te va a servir.
Let's see. Don't be nervous. Just relax.
Taking a turn for the better.
Covenant of the Deep.
Here you are. The process of elimination.
Akuma no Masuku. Dice. Ninguno de los dos.
Ninguno, o sea, ninguno de los dos es la buena opción. Pero pues si tienes el de la primera, pues ese. Es que debes de sacar mejor la otra arma, sinceramente, mejor la de 4 estrellas.
The doctor was sick. You might feel a little pain.
Here you are.
Akuma no Masuku. Dice. Ok, entendido, gracias por el consejo.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey. Pinnacle of excellence. Mine to wield. Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Goose on the loose. Let the world collide. Mine to wield. Things are about to get dicey. Attack the frosting! The pinnacle of ice! Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Good news, the Fieldwise. Soon, doesn't the team of specialists take over? So, thank you for all this.
Wow! Sounds like your hard work and you're overseeing the transition yourself. Well done. The young students today could learn a thing or two from you, Kale. Your confidence, your proactiveness, you're not like some of the ones I teach. So focused on theses and research with no practical skills to speak.
To be honest, I don't feel all that confident. Being the go-between for all the different Darshans. Oh, but the Traveler and Paimon played a huge role.
Yeah, we're used to this kind of work. So for us, this was more like a super special kit, you know. A few puzzles here, a little... Oh, man. Now, hey, now that we're all done, what do we go...
Candace and I are 2 steps ahead of you.
This way, everyone.
Woohoo! Oh, it's been a while since we've had such a delicious spread of dishes from Sumeru. Paimon feels like she could eat twice as much. No, 3 times as much as normal. Huh, and careful what you wish for. We have your wallet to think about.
It's been a while since I've had... It's nothing like I remember. Now this is the real deal. Everything I've...
That means if all the researchers who came to our village were so polite, we would have an occasion to...
By the way, you planning on doing any sightseeing, Miss Amber? You came all this way, after all.
Oh, for sure. I hear that there's a forest full of gigantic trees northwest of Port Ormos, with trunks bigger than the entire width of the Good Hunter I'd love to see it for myself. Oh, and I bet I could climb up and then glide down from the treetops. That sounds so fun.
In that case, I'll give you some snacks to take with you. Like, the wind's strong up there, so you don't want anything too crumbly. Oh, and you'll need a thicker water skin, so it doesn't break if it drops.
Oh, dumplings sound...
As for the desert, I'd love to check out some of the ruins, like that giant one shaped like an hourglass. I'll just observe from a distance, though. Your ruins could be protected sites, so better to not barge in. Besides, there could be someone sleeping in there.
I'm glad to hear that, Miss Amber. It's for the best.
Your body won't be used to the desert environment, though, so traveling could be tough. You'll need to bring moisturizing ointment and essential oils for the skin.
Honestly, though, helping set up the Fieldwise Center was the real highlight of this. And thanks to you, Kale, I got to make some new friends, too. So I couldn't be... Feel free to drop in on me in Mondstadt anytime. I'll show you the best our city has to offer.
Don't mind if I had some dandelion wine while I was in Fontaine, and man, that was the stuff. So sweet and fragrant, and that was the imported stuff. I bet the taste is... I'm looking forward to downing a couple.
It couldn't hurt to take a break from wine, either. Those children gave you some hennaberry thorn powder, remember? You could make some tea.
Come on, Candace. It's just a taste. The barrels aren't even that big. We're talking like 3 to 5. And don't worry, I'd make sure to bring back souvenirs for everyone.
Well, I've heard the Knights of Favonius library has quite the collection. I wonder if there are tomes that approach engineering from a different angle. Could be worth perusing. I'm not sure about the exact number, but the library... What kind of books are you interested in, Madame Farazan? I can write them down and have Lisa get them ready for you. Either way, just leave your Mondstadt travel plans to me. Lisa? Lisa Mincy? Cyrus's prize student who he never stops bragging about? So that's where she's hiding.
Ah, this is canon. Friends of ours meeting other friends of ours, then becoming friends? Yeah. Maybe we should start introducing our friends to each other. Paimon can think of a few. Not a bad idea, right? Just imagine all the fun we could have.
Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course. A kitty's gotta earn his kibble somehow. Don't trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they want to, so don't be your own fool. Emotions are like a raging torrent that surges through the mind. More often than not, if you try to hold them back, you'll be swept away by their unstoppable force. And if you try to ignore them entirely, you'll end up tearing yourself to pieces.
Akuma no Masuku. Dice. Ya te vas, Us Black.
Sí, ya me voy a ir, nada más voy a hacer esto de aquí. Estoy revisando algo de la promoción del World Bean.
Akuma no Masuku. Dice. Ah, ok, pues despido, que tengas una bonita noche, hasta mañana, Us Black.
Chale, hermanito, que te vaya bien. Cuídate, nos estamos viendo prontito.
Akuma no Masuku. Dice. Igualmente, hasta luego.
With one heart, we play. No more lies. It all falls into place. Can't hide the truth.
Who's that?
For the everlasting forest.
Who's that?
Let my name echo in song!
You poor lost. The deception ends here.
We haven't been back to the academy. Well, since we've got some time, want to go to the Ha! Well, you're too late. The Paimon you're looking Paimon Plus would like to find. Come on. Oh, hey! It's Kawe and... Wonder what's going on. You know what they say, which means there's always another...
Traveler? Paimon?
Ho ho, hello.
Yep.
Ho ho, and if you're going to...
So he's...
Well, Paimon's glad to...
Ah, well, it's...
Anyway.
Ah, that. I was leaving the... I thought something bad, but as it turns out...
Wow, that's it.
Oh, it's...
Look at that.
Not at all. Oh, well... but it can be... So?
Oh, so?
Yeah. Of course, when it... and speaking of which, if you're interested...
Ah, oh, and, just...
Wow.
Great! We're all supposed to meet... I was kind of...
Yeah.
And mine, of course.
Well... oh, speaking of Tainara...
Good, thanks. Oh, but
knowing that...
Hi, but with my act...
Well, now Paimon's...
That's true.
Now that is how it... Well, I won't delay your
Goodbye, Mr. Cyrus. Take care. All right. I should probably get... See you later, guys. Come... Traveler! Welcome to the... As you can see, the core projects are already up and...
Oh, and almost like a school festival at the same time. With everyone...
Well, anyway, we even have...
Yeah, you can think of it like a forward operating base. Equal parts the... Will familiarize...
Amber! You're here too?
I'm off duty, right? But I didn't...
Sorry, Amber.
Don't worry about... And I got to see... We should have a jump...
Oh, that sounds...
All right. Kale and I are in plus. So,
once we've collected
a bunch of Kulanambas and Baron Bunnies running around the wilderness?
Plus, once you have a more now come with me.
Oh yeah, but it does some... I'm looking forward...
Oh hey, another familiar face. Come on, let's go...
It's really that popular. The internal locomotive, but the appear...
Madame Farzan, great news! The Traveler in Paimon...
Well, look, excellent job, Cop. Now tell me.
Whoa, it looks...
It's a collaboration. Clearly, the tech... You should have seen it.
Kali and Amber with a double look...
Well, that line of things... Still, there are people like that don't just... The fluffiness of... Now picture this. A thick metal casing. I'm the perfect example.
Really? Then...
What? No!
I didn't
Well... If that's what you'll have to come back and I'll rate your effective. As for improvements to its appearance, I've already selected.
Thanks, Madame Fars.
Don't worry, Colin. Once things calm...
Thank you, Madame Fars.
Go on now.
This last one is a long-term project we're calling the Security. Thanks to General, they're putting together...
Hey, look at... Wait, the trap... Sorry for keep...
Intel? This is starting to sound intense.
Of course.
Not... Besides, when it comes to striking down...
Defeating anything that might pose a threat? Oh, he'd have to stop traveling. Oh,
Paimon does... Time would be the least of our problems. You can't get rid of for situations...
Whoa.
The security... Some of this work, before an invent... And Dia and I were just...
We found a domain filled with monsters and bandits of all...
Oh!
That's right.
We still need mercenaries like me. So, we need someone to give us a baseline. Someone who has the
Yeah! Based on what you just described...
Great.
Don't forget about compensation for the Traveler and...
It's fine. We'll just split the...
Wait! We're We're getting 80%?
We're just in charge of the. We've talked about a part.
Then...
That'd be great.
And don't worry, miss, about that piece of land you're leasing to the academia. The one used for grain store?
Oh, thank you. All right. We should finish up our arrangements.
See you soon.
Oh, you sure are the beating heart of this operation.
Oh, no. I still have some, but for now...
You bet!
Hey, ready to do some quality assurance on our test? No worries.
Feel free to get some...
Tainari's place. Sino! But, oh, she doesn't look too good.
Ah, Paimon, Traveler. I'd welcome you like a proper host, but I'm a bit busy at the moment. No need to look that worried. My observations indicate Miss Layla's condition. There's no danger to... Excuse me for a moment.
All right. What happened was, Sethos and...
She had to be rescued.
That's all you're gonna...
That's all I can say about it. She's been repeating that phrase over and...
Her symptoms are...
Tainari is...
The good news is, even if restoring... we should let Miss Layla get some rest.
Good idea.
All right, then. Hey, Jer. Still musing about Ajile knocknuts, huh? Want me to have Sino come...
No. Don't encourage...
Well, sorry.
Hold on. So, what's...
We'll get to that. But first, and you
Of course.
Awesome. Could you go over what... Might as well join since you're... Just hear him out. You're good.
Well, I was on an expedition in the desert not too long ago. Later, it became... In my panic. Arms and legs flailing about. I suspect I touched some things I shouldn't have. Because in that brief moment, an enormous amount... I would hesitate to use an analogy. Sorry.
It's fine. We're getting to that part of the story anyway.
Well, just as I was on the verge of madness, a single phrase broke through the storm of... It was a man's voice saying, "Don't..."
What?
I know it's hard to believe, but that's what happened. I'm not sure. I'm not even certain it was... Anyway, the good... Of course, the best...
Wow.
Yes, that's exactly right. Whoever the voice belonged...
Well, the world's a big place.
I suppose.
A cat?
That's the question, isn't it? Just as my mind was reaching its breaking point, I could have sworn I heard the sound of a cat guiding me to exit. But when I came to, all I saw was endless desert, and Sethos shaking me in a desperate attempt to wake me up.
I'll admit, it was pretty terrifying seeing you like that.
You sure don't...
Sorry. Now, what Layla was saying... Exactly. Right, yeah, of course. Won't catch...
Huh. So...
Yeah, I think so. I was in a hurry to rescue Jer, so I put a marker on the incident site so we could go back and investigate. When his condition stabilized, we doubled back around to check and... Exactly. Multiple victims with the same... So, after we... Speaking of, Sino, Tainari, and I are going to head back there and investigate once Layla is stable. So as per, that's for sure. Because the story doesn't.
As I followed the cat, I thought that was strict. Records of my.
That's right. And the home of Tainari's people. As the temples, but it turns out. See? Knew you'd join. But yeah, Tainari should be done.
How are you feeling?
I feel.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's your.
Oh.
Huh?
My head. I know, but.
Does your head
No, it's just. One more. How many?
Sethos, did your friend Jers...
Not really. He remembers touching something. Someone... Did you hear it too?
Huh?
Which a single...
Still not a lot.
Oh, is your head hurting again?
Sometimes I don't talk, so...
Ah, I see. But I don't think we need to dwell on that for now. We're gonna check out the site of the incident for ourselves, so that should help us come to our own conclusions.
Then...
Sure. But on what? If your condition isn't stable...
Of course.
Well, I'm more...
You say that like I'll evaporate on first contact with Call it cure. Anyway, besides...
So long as our doctor doesn't be...
Well, if that happens...
All right. You and I are gonna head...
Sounds good.
What about you, Layla? If you feel like you need more...
Besides...
You sure?
Don't worry. I have other things if I don't...
I'm not so sure that's... a much better idea. Of course, if anything starts to feel off...
You'd better listen to him, Layla. Or he'll feed you tasteless slop as a...
Punishment? Besides...
Huh. And here I thought it was an...
Should have seen that
Oh, brother.
Don't worry, Paimon. I understand.
The...
You'll have to call a plumber. Tell them someone's gotta...
Put a sock in it already, please. Paimon's done with this game. You win, okay? Let's just get at...
All right, you stay safe.
Moons. As you lay knock, are the moons going? Oh no! Looks like Aha! Got it! The cafe over there! Why don't we head over? Wait! Oh, sorry. Hey! Well, she'll just have... You sit tight and take care of Layla, traveler. I'll be right back.
She's sorry. I apologize for the sudden emergence. Well, that's so. For our sake, that's right. Layla was already in bad shape. By the time she Quicksand? Looks like, but, well, oh, Layla. I think this door can be opened using the device next to it. Just like I thought. What was that? My head. It hurts. Is Layla waking up? That's not it. What's going on? It's too much. I don't understand. The ground is... Where am I? It's spinning. Okay, how many moons, how many moons, isn't there a cat? I'm not hearing things. It really is a cat. How many, does it want, well... And so, it was quite a kind creature. Thinking back, it all started when I touched... I've heard fellow students, sometimes it's just a still, caring, no need to... Well, and...
Traveler? Wow! Ha! Does that mean since...
A beverage that puts...
What? See... Beep boop. Oops. Oh. Oh, hey. Oh, and you.
Sorry. Hope we're not interrupting anything. Miss Layla?
Oh,
I see.
No.
Wait, where are you going? You just got here.
I'm going...
Which is...
Buy coffee beans.
Huh? You're going too? Marak! Fine. Run off with him. Well, looks like I get you to myself. It's been a while, hasn't it? So, a busy... Oh, is something wrong? Don't... But I've worked on... Well...
Yes.
Excuse me?
I do the amount of...
Yes. Oh, now look what you've done.
The problem in the...
Wait, you were listening earlier? Oh, we're giving the silent treatment now?
Continue, Miss...
What did I tell you? Could you still use some...
Huh?
That's right. I think my experience... Besides, I consider you all to be my friend.
Wait.
Oh, please.
Well, you've got me there. This suitcase of yours has been jumping at the
You imagine?
Mechanical life...
Huh. Now that you mention it...
That could prove...
You're sure you want...
Oh, I'm sure. All our pleasure. It's a plan, then. All right. Well, this one hasn't been on a...
I'm not worried.
Would it kill you to...
I do help.
Oh, of course.
Goodbye, you...
We'll see you soon. Oh, and comics.
Well, we're pretty close to the academia. Thanks for the coffee pipe. Right. With the blessing of the stars, I hope we all get a good night's sleep.
Bueno, ahora sí me voy, chicos. Gracias por acompañarme en la transmisión y nos estamos viendo pronto. Venga. Bye.